If I wanted more money, I'd be making mukbangs, honey.
You are a disrespectful piece of...
Hello, my skinless chicken nuggets. Today we step into a roller coaster. Amber tries so hard to stay cool, unbothered, but she accidentally outs herself. She really hates Jordy. It seems like he really struck a nerve. She discusses her work ethic, snarks the reaction channels, she gets offended and expresses desire to have a real job, while also begging for sympathy, mind you, while she can't find her sympathy bone. She also goes for a little power play to show us how big of a girl she is. She put on her grown-up pants and threatened people, which was just so darling of her. I have condensed this as much as possible. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. Everything worth reacting to is here. All the fluff is out, so I hope you enjoy.
I don't mind a reaction here or there, but to have a whole channel that is relying on someone else's content so you can react to every single video they put up, or even 80 to 90% of every single video they put up, come on now. A few reactions here and there, I don't see any issue with it. And we're gonna do it in Amberlynn Reed fashion. I don't care enough to learn how to edit where I don't need my laptop. I don't care about that. I don't care to have the little thing down here like all reaction channels have. I just don't care enough. I'm not a reaction channel. I'm just doing this for fun.
So we are starting off strong. First things first, I don't react to all of her videos because I don't care to. If I have no thoughts, head empty, I will not. However, if Amber gets spicy, it awakens something in me, and generally I have a lot to say, and people seem to care, so that's super cash money. Another thing now, she does not care how to learn anything new. She does not care to put any effort into this reaction that people have been allegedly begging for. This remark kind of sets the tone for the rest of the video. Really, her not caring to change, improve, or adapt and overcome is exactly how this video goes. She does not even go out of her comfort zone. She just refuses. Not even to do a nicer reaction. And you know what? I believe it when people say she should do one. Her vlogs have been truly rough to get through. She says she's relatable, but people are telling her she's boring, but we'll get to that.
So I decided to choose someone different. And yeah, the video is called How Will Amberlynn Win Back Her Audience? I don't really know what that means. I don't want to win back my audience, first of all. I want to just be myself and share what I want. If you don't like that person, then I don't know what to do because I can't like fake being someone else just to win people back. All I can do is just be genuinely myself. Hi, baby girl. I loves you. All I can do is just be genuinely myself and hope for the best.
I could crawl out of my skin every time she says, I don't know what that means, putting on her dumbass girl act pants. Anyway, she doesn't want her audience to come back. She doesn't want her 250,000 views. Sure, girl. Sure, I believe it. And just stop acting dumb. I don't know what it means. Oh my goodness, it just annoys me to no end. Of course you know what it means. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You wouldn't have gotten as far in YouTube as you have if you were. Contrary to what some other people say. Just stop saying it.
Does she not buy you things and stuff like that? She does. It's just I don't expect her to buy my makeup for me, especially like a large quantity of it. So yeah, that's why I was saying like it was shocking. It was just sweet of her, like any sweet gesture. I'm just like not used to that type of energy from someone, especially someone who, like, this isn't shade towards anybody, but it's like every single month when she pays me, like we just do it through Venmo because it's easier. She sends me rent through Venmo. She'll send me like the electricity, utility money, like et cetera, et cetera. Like it feels like I'm getting free money and we joke about it every single time. I'm like, oh, when you paying me? I'm just not used to like getting large chunks of money for other people paying their way for living. So it's kind of cool. It's like I only have to pay half the bills now. Like, ma'am,
Oh, Amber, please. Becky was wiping your ass. Insert, who's been the one that's wiping your ass? Video clip that I don't have access to currently. But you've never felt supported? All right, baby girl. Well, what this says to me is that Amber is materialistic. She feels more loved when she is given money or things. This feels like it goes beyond just a love language. which is receiving gifts. She is straight up materialistic, and obviously she wouldn't be herself if she didn't trash Becky. She couldn't pass the opportunity to say no shade while actually shading the shit out of somebody. And mind you, this has gotta be about Becky because, as far as I remember, Dusty worked. And before that, Crystal's parents were supporting her. So this is 100% directed at Bex. Obviously, Becky was fine to not work while they were serving Amber, but now the bitterness knows no end. It's awful how disrespectful she is and how ungrateful. Becky was there, doing everything you couldn't when you were self-admittedly bedbound. The audacity of this woman always rocks my socks off. Not to mention Amber moved in with Becky and their roommates because she had nowhere to go. And I'm still convinced that Eric and Ricky hated her guts. I'm gonna be honest. And just to add to that, it's kind of confusing because I kind of believe that Amberlynn went into their relationship with Becky just because she had nothing else lined up, because she's been jumping from relationship to relationship. She had nowhere to live, she had nowhere to go, so she kind of just jumped on a train and just went with Becky and broke her heart. Bless Becky, I swear to God. But now she is this bitter towards her too. Like, I am so confused about this. So were you in love with her? Did you not love her? Did you jump into a relationship with her or not? Were you still in love with Becky, with Destiny, I mean? Like, what the fuck is this about?
How are they turning this into a control thing? I'm just saying, like, I don't like how I look without makeup, and at a young age, I hated it even more. But as I have grown older, it's like, it is what it is. I'm gonna be seen without makeup. It is what it is. It's more so about not control, but about the fact that I think I am insanely ugly. I am self-conscious about my dark circles and blemishes that I have, the color of my skin. It has nothing to do with control and more so everything to do with how I hate how I look.
When it comes to nourishment, she feels like she doesn't have a lot of control. So for things like having nice makeup, that's something that she can control. So she went through a period of time where she always had to wear makeup when she was leaving the house. Makes sense. You know, if you don't feel like you can control some things in your life, well, hey, at least I can put on a full mug of makeup.
I did it because I think that I'm ugly.
Alright, my ass is on this with Amber. Some men can fuck off with their opinions about makeup. Not telling Jordy to fuck off, but I'm just speaking generally. Makeup is fun. It is for me and my blonde ass eyebrows. I look like an alien if I don't darken them up. And, well, I like to cover the bags under my eyes sometimes if I don't get good sleep. I like a good coat of mascara, colorful sparkly eyeshadow, a little bit of highlighter. It makes me feel alive, right? It is not about control. It's about me. Moi. My butt. My face. Okay? Makeup is not lying and deceiving. If you think my eyelids are red, then I'm sorry, I'm not deceiving you. You're just dumb. And you know what? Joking about taking girl to the pool on their first date, it's not funny to me. Just leave people be, okay? And leave my makeup alone too. Thank you.
And she said that it does happen for people my size, that they don't always get heard, you know? I just feel really grateful, and I had to let her know.
My Am baby here is saying that she is so absolutely grateful that her doctor listened to her. I'm sure she is. She was saying that larger folk often don't get listened to, but I can tell you from personal experience that a lot of people don't get listened to, no matter who you are or what you look like. I was dismissed by many doctors before I got my diagnosis. I was told to just take a painkiller and see if that helps. I was accused of having an ED while just so physically sick I couldn't eat. I absolutely believe that people should advocate for themselves. And I just want to say it's not just because of your weight that professionals sometimes don't listen to you. It is just how it goes. Doctors are just not perfect humans. They deal with a lot of weird people. They deal with a lot of odd cases. And oftentimes they are correct. They are right because they have just years of experience that we don't. But then, that being said, you still should listen to your body. You still should advocate for yourself. That's what I truly believe. And I absolutely love it when my nurses listen to me and they acknowledge whatever needs I have. It's awesome.
I do accept criticism. I do accept reaction channels. But then when you start speculating on my health and insinuating in a very low-key way that I could be lying, this is when I get angry, and you can definitely see the change. I have always gone by the cliche quote, respect people who respect you. And I feel very disrespected as a person.
Gotta bring out the speculation in me. I'm just like, I have never known myself or anyone to go and have like a slew of medical issues, like the Golden Corral buffet of medical issues, and have.
I don't think this type of speculation is healthy for anybody.
Well, yikes, here I am agreeing with Amberlynn again. I don't speculate on her health. I don't think she faked cancer. I don't think she faked her recent medical scares. Although I do think she absolutely milked it. It tickled me the wrong way when she split the video in two in one day, claiming that she just forgot to mention whatever happened. And that was just no longer the case. She edited, uploaded, and put out a video knowing that the information in there is no longer relevant. That wasn't cool, and I don't agree with that. I thought that was pretty shitty. Either way, that being said, as somebody with a chronic serious disease, I would hate for people to speculate on, tell me that I'm lying. Yet, one thing Amber must ask herself is, why do you think people think that? Why do you think people are questioning you? Do you think your history has something to do with it? You lie about dumb shit all the time, so why are you surprised? Like, if you go as far as to lie about whether you like pizza or not, and then you're Pikachu surprise-faced that people don't believe you, I feel like maybe there's some inner work that needs to happen.
Thumbnail.
Views, such a hot topic lately when it comes to my channel. I never look at video views per video. I've never done that. It's very rare. I've always looked at monthly views. How many views did I get in a month? And for like the last year, the views that I get, I'm so beyond grateful for. A lot of people are on YouTube and they don't even get that many. I started YouTube thinking that only like 100 people would watch me. And somehow, some way, things just got bigger, better, grander. I got the most views when I was the least happy, when I was the least mobile.
Alright, so here I am just telling you I don't believe you when you say that you don't care about your views. Every single YouTuber cares about their views. The analytics is just an absolute mind game. And your views mean money. And you do care about money, as we established. You're hella materialistic. And baby girl, you have not broken 50,000 views in the last 2 weeks, even though you've tried. You have a little thumbnail here with you stuffing your face. You've tried to start drama with some reaction channels. You have claimed to not care about somebody's heart attack. You've been shading people. And all your old tricks are currently not working. In fact, you're so desperate. I just keep honing on, oh lordy, it's Jordy, because you know that kind of brings you views, right? Surprisingly, the drama you caused on your Halloween stream has brought you 54,000 views, which is quite a bit more than your recent non-content vlogs and whatever you're trying to show us here. And as I said, I've shown you guys statistics a few videos back how her views are consistently going lower and lower and lower and lower. And she claims that she does not care. She claims it's just because who she is. She doesn't care to cause any more drama. She doesn't care to troll anymore. She doesn't care to do mukbangs anymore. Yet here we are uploading every other day consistently, especially now in November, December, where ad revenue is supposedly higher. I yet to have to discover that myself. I have no idea. And I don't believe her. I don't believe her at all.
This isn't fun. This isn't real. I feel like you guys are bored. And, I get it. Like,
It's a vlog. It's a vlog. Yes, there are reaction channels who react to songs or music videos or like little clips of things, but there is no reaction channel that is away from Amberlynn or Chantel who takes one creator or two creators, especially vloggers, oh my God, and reacts to every single one of their vlogs. I've tried to find it. I've tried. I can't find it anywhere. You're bored because you're reacting to a vlog of just a normal, everyday life person. This isn't the content that you should react to. React to something thrilling, something that people actually feel like is worth a reaction. I'm grateful.
Here's an idea. Why just not make better content? You could. And just to let you know, there's shit ton of reaction channels that react to Trisha Paytas. They react to what is his face? David Dobrik. I don't watch any of these YouTubers, so I wouldn't know, but I'm 100% convinced there's many of channels, many people who react to other people's vlogs. That's just how it goes. There's vlogs to literally reactions to literally anything you can find on the internet. Not just songs, not just exciting vlogs, and not just Trisha Paytas eating pizza on her kitchen floor. There's a shit ton of people who do that kind of things. A lot.
Why are you doing this? Why are you reacting to boring vlogs, knowing my content is boring? I'm confused.
Here for me, and like, you know, the quirkiness and the comments and the snark and all that, but I know I feel like I say this every week. I feel like you guys are getting really sick of it, but exploring other options come 2023, it's gotta
do it.
Because I can't be doing, you know, let me put on my makeup, let me sit on this bench outside the doctor's office and tell you guys that my medical thing was a fluke. Let's go inside this antique store and look at something. Girl,
this is a vlog. I'm getting ready to go to the doctor's.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I know that Old Lordy is Jordy. He is absolutely doing the reactions just for money. He admitted it so himself. I haven't seen it, but I've seen a bunch of shit on Reddit. And he does not know the Amber lore a whole lot. I think he only started watching her maybe like last year or so. And so I'm not surprised he's bored. You really need to know the deep shit that has been going on for years and years. Me personally, I have started watching when she was just starting to date Becky. And believe it or not, I used to be a supporter. Before I have discovered the cycles of Amberlynn Reid, I thought she was, gonna change. I think one of the first videos I've seen was her exercising. And I was like, well, I don't get why she's getting so much hate. Well, here we are now.
Not size, views, foodie booty.
Not size. I didn't think that. Thanks for pointing that out, though. And comparing me to Chantel constantly, it's like, okay, we're both two females who are fat, but we are nothing alike. We live completely different lives. So why are we constantly compared? Where is it, though? I don't understand.
Well, I don't understand either. You keep bringing Chantel up every single goddamn chance you have. And Chantel has banned you from her own channel. She wants nothing to do with you, yet you bring her up every single chance you get. Why not compare yourself to Hungry Fat Chick? She doesn't get hate, even though she's big. She's doing what she's doing and she knows what she's doing. And she doesn't give a fuck. So it's not just your size, it's your personality, the train wrecks, the manipulation, the lies, all the shit that surrounds your channel. That's why. Not your size, not because you're female. Your train wreck.
Supporting it. It's just funny because it's like, he knows what my content is. It's like, what are you looking for? What are you in search of? What are you in need of? Because I don't think I'm the one. Like, you might have to fire me because if you're this bored, you might have to fire me. I'm sorry, because I'm not going to change my content for no reaction channel. But it's just like seeing this perfectly, like clear as ever. Like, he's miserable. He's miserable. And let me guess, he's going to be so bored because people don't make reaction videos on this. Unless you're pulling out a freaking dildo and a whole bag of hot Cheetos and a fucking rubber ducky. Like, okay, that's absurd and obscene, but this is just a regular vlog.
So I guess I'll shed some light on this situation here right now. I think people watch the reaction channels because they refuse to give you a view. They refuse to click on their videos. They refuse to engage in any way, shape, or form with your content just because of the reputation you have built for yourself. Just because the way you treated your exes, the way you treated Becky, especially in recent times, how you treated Casey, how you treated Destiny even. Like, you have made this reputation for yourself, and people would rather be bored watching a reaction channel and be bored with them than give you a view. And that speaks for itself, I think. And you see, that in itself, for me, it would give me a lot to think about. If I was in your situation at this point in time, I would probably try and do a whole lot of self-reflecting. I would try to figure out, why are you in the situation that you're in? Why? Why do you think that is? And you're just refusing to acknowledge that your shit is boring. There's 100% so many awesome ways to make sure that your vlogs are more interesting. There's so many ideas that your audience have been giving you. Just anything at all. Because we cannot watch you sit in your apartment always, every day, and just chat shit. You could do a little bit of a cook with me, cook without a recipe kind of thing. My girlfriend dresses me. She rates my outfits. Like, literally anything at all. Maybe introduce your girlfriend to us in the first place, because we don't know her. We have no idea who she is. We keep saying her shins. We keep seeing her hands and sometimes hearing her beautiful low voice. But that's literally it. And I feel like that's pointless.
And obscene, but this is just a regular vlog. I'm bored watching you watch me. Like, I could never watch reactions of my favorite vloggers. How boring. What is the point of this? This video, more than ever, I think has made me realize, like, truly what is the point of reaction channels. I feel like I'm going down a weird tunnel. Like, I feel like I'm on a different planet. I honestly could be saying the same thing. Like, I mean, really? This is your content? Your little tiny face? Just chilling? Saying how boring something is, but yet still just like watching it and reacting? Just like cut the video off and say, you know what? I'm not reacting to this one. Wait for the fucking next one. Like,
and I think this is a good example of how to take constructive criticism. It's not just the reaction channels telling you your channel was boring. It's your entire community complaining and telling you, hey, we need to change something up. And you are just not listening. You're out here trying to create drama. You're out here criticizing other people. You're out here criticizing a reaction channel that is very successful. Yet you refuse to take on any feedback that you possibly could get. Your community is not just out there to get you and be rude and mean to you. Listen, just try and listen to something constructive that is coming out from them.
Would be to my just complete boredom watching this. She would say, you know what Amberlynn would say? Well, then why do you watch? Well, then why do you make...
yes, because you know it looks stupid. It looks stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, but it looks dumb. It like literally looks dumb.
Actually, because if it's so boring. And you know what? That's probably the worst attitude and the worst viewpoint she could have of it. Because as much...
No. Absolutely not. I completely 100 and million quadrillion, the biggest number in the whole world, disagree with you. You are reacting to a vlog of a daily life person who just got over being bedridden because she fucking tore ligaments because she's an idiot. Excuse me, wasn't paying attention. I just got over a scare, a very big scare, lots of CT scans. Turns out I had walking pneumonia. I have gained my fair share of weight. Like, I'm almost 500 pounds. What do you expect from me in a vlog? Truly and whole fucking heartedly, what do you expect? Me to go to Disneyland?
As already said, I expect you to be more creative. You've had 10 years on this goddamn app. You've been on this platform for a long time. You should know better, especially since you claim to watch so many other vlogging channels and you try to pick at their ideas and show us what's in your purse that literally nobody fucking cares about. You lack the charisma that a lot of other vlogging channels have to carry your entire brand on your own back. You have no side characters, you have nobody in your vlogs, you have no friends, you literally only have your girlfriend in there. And the thing is, it's absolutely fine to not have friends. Not everybody's super social, not everybody's lucky enough to be able to meet more people. I'm just not saying that it's a bad thing. But I'm saying is, it's a huge downgrade from what it used to be, where your vlogs were full of life, full of entertainment, full of, I don't know, things to watch and interact with and talk about. Nowadays, what is it? You sitting on your couch, complaining, bitching at people, being rude, having massive attitude towards your audience. That's literally all you do. And you're surprised?
I don't have what you're looking for. Fire me, please. And I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to my viewers, haters, or supporters. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you, the reactor. Fire me. Truly. And I don't know what kind of content you want to react to. I'm not making my vlogs of my life reactable. I'm making them for the people who enjoy them for the right reasons. I'm probably coming off as a bitch, right now. But I just find this frustrating. I find it confusing. I find it exhausting. Aren't you exhausted?
As I said, reaction channels speak for your audience. It's not just Jordy that is bored, it's everybody. That's why you can't break 50,000 views on your stupid vlogs recently. And you just, I don't know how she managed to delude herself so hard to think that it's everybody else's fault but her own. I am just absolutely shocked. You making vlogs for nobody. You're making the least effort, the most boring shit they could possibly come up with zero creativity, zero charisma, and you're surprised that people are not tuning in anymore. I am personally not, and it's not the job of the reaction channels to make sure that you're fun. We do what we can with your content, that's for sure.
I was laughing because, you know, if someone says something funny and I think it's funny, even if I hate them, I'm going to laugh. And yes, before I did call you foul because you were putting out into the world or into your little community that I was lying about my hospital visit. And yeah, that upset me. That frustrated me. It angered me.
So she was asked, where does she stand when it comes to Laura Diaz Jordy? And right here, right there, she outed herself. She literally said she hated him. Even if she maybe didn't think about it or it wasn't meant to come out like that, she absolutely hated or hates him currently. That's what I think. She just literally outed herself because she doesn't know how to control her mouth. And you see, this is the edited video of hers. Can you imagine if this was actually on a live stream? That's where the real shitty personality of hers comes out. That's the personality that people are disliking her for. That's exactly what it is.
I was like meant to watch this, I think. I love when the universe just like goes, Amberlynn, taps me on my shoulder. There's something I need you to do. I listened this time. I did.
Oh, sure, the universe taps her on her shoulder, and obviously her gut feeling is always correct. She has to listen to her gut, and that's probably why she'll tell us soon that she has quit keto like 2 weeks ago. She has confirmed so in the comments of her previous video. Anyway, so she's 100% off from keto. She's 100% done with this shit, because, you know, she has to listen to her gut. Because she's obviously eating too much sodium yet again. Somehow, magically, she's just refusing to count calories. She's refusing to count anything. But, you know, it's the doctor's fault. They don't know any better. But she didn't think to mention it to either one of them before she started the restrictive diet. That is just absolutely nuts to me.
Truly, people have the wrong idea of me. Truly. Like, unless the people in my life are lying to me, then they tell me y'all have the wrong idea of me as well.
I've said it before, but here we are again. Amberlynn, the way you are seen by your audience is 100% up to you, dummy. Everything you put out into the universe, everything you put out in the internet, how people perceive you, it's 100% your fault. You're responsible. Everything you have done up to this point, it's on you. So don't be getting your pennies twisted in a bunch because people don't understand who you are as a person. You have shitty communication skills in that situation. You don't know how to communicate and show people your true personality. Don't blame us for it. It's 100% on you, baby girl.
I found his Instagram. And I sent him an emoji. It was just a waving hand. And he replied back to it. I didn't respond. I didn't know what to say. It was kind of like a peace offering, if you will. Because I don't do this whole, like, drama thing. Like, I try to, you know, have this, like, peace offering situation type deal with Callie, Life of a Free Spirit. And she's just fake. She's so fake. Oh, my God. Like,
first things first, saying that Life of a Free Spirit is so fake, that's gonna make her make a 45-minute goddamn video just out of this remark alone, and I know it. I just know it, and it's so funny. And I don't watch her for that reason exactly. She stretches out the shit way too much, but that's beside the point. And Amberlynn saying she doesn't like drama. Baby girl, this is how you put bread on your butter with this kind of drama money. This is how you made it as far in life as you have. And you didn't appreciate it when it was time. Still, we have zero evidence for the fact that she was making $32,000 per 2 months back in her heyday. No investments, no house, no car. She has nothing, and she has no savings, and she can't even afford a weight loss surgery now. So, yeah, anyway.
These other people. Like, she pulled up Zachary Michael's video, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, and it was a clip of him going, boring, boring, end the video, end the video. You gotta step it up, hon. You have to step it up.
I'm not, this is where you are fucking, like, confused. Maybe I'm not stepping it up for you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm grateful for my views. I like where my views are. Y'all have more issues with my views than I have issues with my own. Like, it's absurd. I'm not stepping it up for you. The people who enjoy my content for the right reasons are enjoying my content for the right reasons. That's literally the bottom line. And I will forever be grateful for my views and for the people who watch me. Forever. Like, I don't say it enough, and I should, but like, I ain't stepping up nothing.
Little mama, I don't have issues with your views. I don't give a fuck if you make money or not off of YouTube. This is just sincere advice from people who watch you, who care about you, who are somewhat invested in you for whatever reason that they might have. For the train wreck aspect, because they like you aspect, it does not matter. He is not asking you to change for him, dummy. He is asking you to make a change generally because you are failing as a channel. You're clinging on as much as you can, and you are failing and you're refusing to acknowledge that. And I don't think that's healthy. I just don't think that's healthy. He's giving you an honest opinion. His voice, he speaks up for a lot of your audience. A lot of us, including myself. It's not malicious. He's not shitting on you for it. He's just trying to give you nice, honest advice.
Step it up. This is my life right now. There are days where it is so hard for me to turn on the camera. There are days where sometimes it's like, I wish I had another source of income so I can go outside of myself for money. Because to make money, I have to talk about myself. And as much as I'm grateful, sometimes it's hard because my mental health can be bad. It can be so bad. So the fact on days where I don't even want to like whisper a letter out of my mouth, I still manage to find some weird energy inside of me to even film for thousands of people to just tear me apart, like, says a lot that I'm trying already in my own way. You might not see it or understand it, but you know what? I'm up in my shit in a different way.
I'm really struggling to find my sympathy bone in here. I cannot seem to find it. I don't know where it's at. Oh, you have to talk about yourself to make money? How fucking hard is that? People have issues. People have diseases. People have children. They have stresses. They barely can tie the ends together. And they have to go to work, whether they feel like it or not. Whether they are mentally ill or not. People work 12, 16-hour shifts every day. People fight for this country. And you dare to tell me how hard you have it? Nah. This does not fly with me. This not fly with me. And the thing is, nobody's stopping you from getting a real job. Many of us have one, including myself. I have a real job outside of this little project that I have on YouTube. And thank fuck I do, because I would not want to rely on YouTube alone for my income. Especially since, it's not always certain. And the thing that bothers me here as well is the fact that she had so many fucking resources. She could have made so many investments when she was at her highest. YouTube should have never been her only source of income. She should have at least a couple of side hustles, I feel like. And she only did merch last year? That is unbelievable. Where are your investments? You could have bought property. You could have been renting. You could have been a landlord now. You could have been, flipping houses. Like, do fucking anything at all with that kind of income. I'm absolutely surprised she doesn't have a side hustle. She's not business savvy at all.
I don't have time to create this masterpiece of entertainment for you to react to, because my vlogs are not designed to be vlogs, if that makes sense. They're not designed for some like false character development or storylines. I'm strictly just vlogging my life and what is happening. And right now I'm going through it. Things I've told you, things I haven't. Reaction channels are just not that important to me for me to just like up my content to make it better for y'all.
See, she doesn't have time to make her vlogs better. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You sit and build Legos. Who can say at 32 years old that they have enough time in their day to play with goddamn Legos? I sure as shit don't. If I'm at work for at least 9 hours a day, I don't have the desire or the time to actually just sit about and do Legos, because I have other responsibilities, including my pets. I have to make dinner. I have to get ready for the next day. I have to shower, all that stuff. I don't know anybody in their 30s that can say that they have as much time as Amberlynn does, but yet she just refuses to take any accountability. She refuses to improve. She refuses to get better at anything. It is mind-boggling to me. It's her only job. And she just doesn't fucking feel like making her channel better, making her content more enjoyable. She just doesn't care. She just literally said it. And I know she's framing it as in, oh, I don't care to make my content better for reaction channels. No, you don't care to make your content better for your own audience, for the leftover audience that you have. You just don't care to improve. And obviously, I'm not saying all of that to make people feel bad, but I just think it's not relatable for most adults in the US to not have a job, to not have anything to do, to have no responsibilities. I think like majority of us in our 20s and our 30s and higher up have massive responsibilities that she just does not have. And she says she's trying to appear more relatable, but I fail to see where and how. Bitch, where? I don't see it.
YouTube actually has a section in Creator Studio where it shows the copyright section, which shows the videos that are on YouTube that have your video in it, like a certain percentage. It'll show, you know, the percentage of it and whatnot, and it gives you the option to send out a copyright strike. That's why when people tell me like I have false copyrighted in the past, so not true. I would never do that. But a lot of his videos have been popping up in my little section. You guys wouldn't even believe. Thousands of videos are in that copyright section where I can just strike. It just is one click, strike. Don't do it, won't do it, haven't done it.
And of course, she wouldn't be herself if she didn't just show us how big of a boss girl she is, because she could strike a channel. She could report people, but she doesn't. But she could. She doesn't, but she could. So, you know, you gotta be careful, you know. You're talking to a big girl boss lady over here because she has so much power. And YouTube is obviously on her side, always, all the time, forever and ever. Duh. If I'm gonna have to guess, I'm assuming he's gonna be the one that's gonna be struck next. After Apathetic Facts, after Cunt, after Bottle. I'm 100% sure that he will get struck because she can't tolerate this. Ever since she started dating Wifey, she's just been absolutely fucking spicy when it comes to, you know, deleting people and trying to get them out of her YouTube face. I think she thinks that might improve her channel since the reaction channels are stealing her views, but it's absolutely the opposite. I am 100% sure of it. She's nothing with the reaction channels. There, I said it.